Right, welcome to Chair Yoga and our ongoing theme of strength, breath, and stretch, which pretty fundamentally covers so much of our experience of Chair Yoga. So make your way to a nice comfortable seated position towards the front of your chair. And we're going to start with a little moving warm-up today. Grab hold of the kneecaps. And we're going to start some slow circles. So just working on the hips and the low back and the neck and the shoulders. Let the circles be so slow that it takes you one complete breath to turn a circle. One inhale and one exhale. Adjust your feet as you circle so you feel nice and balanced. And see if you can let the circle start to grow deeper. So as you come forward, your head might feel like it's going to touch the ground in front of you. As you come over to the right side of the body, you feel the weight move into the right foot. And as you come over to the left side, you feel the weight come into the left foot. Of course, as you come back to center and sit up, your arms will restrict you from falling back. So just getting some movement and blood flow through the hips. And for those who are training for a little more strength work here, as you do this, I want you to imagine your torso weighs 1,000 pounds. So as you come forward, you have to really push down and lift up against that inertia. So you're practicing training your imagination to lift up heavy weights from the torso. The next time you come up, pause. Notice how that leaves you feeling. Let your breath become calm again and start to turn in the opposite direction. So you can let your circles be small and grow large, or you can move straight into your large circles. And then contemplate being this heavy weight. So as you lift up, you really use the core of the body to lift you up. Imagine you've got someone on your back and you're lifting them up. So you do it consciously, igniting the strength of the body to lift you up. And at the same time, you feel the low back starting to stretch out. You feel the neck and shoulders starting to loosen up. Let's do 2 more circles in this direction. And then come to stillness, come to the edge of your chair, come to a balanced, slide the hands back, palms face up, elbows close to the ribs, open the chest, shoulders back and down, and smile. Soft face, good posture. Feel the sit bones sink down into the earth. and the heart lifts up. The head floats up. Breathing in through the nose. Let each new breath start to become a little deeper. You can try the 3-part breath. Inhale, 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 exhale. Using the 3-part breath to slow the breath down and deepen the breath. And then listen very carefully. Listen for the sound of your breathing. And if you can, start to amplify the sound of your breath by slightly constricting the throat, creating a very slight ocean sounding breath. Let the sound of the breath be audible both on the inhale and the exhale. And practice this ocean sounding breath. Sometimes the breath might sound quiet, and sometimes a little louder. Keep adjusting the volume of your breath and the depth of your breath. There comes a point where you find exactly the right depth and right volume so your mind tunes in and is absorbed by the breath. It's like tuning in a radio station. If you're slightly off the station, there'll be a little bit of static, a little distraction. But as soon as you turn the dial precisely onto the station, the sound becomes crystal clear. Try that until your mind becomes crystal clear and your mind is absorbed simply by your breathing. On the next inhale, float the arms above the head. If you want to put a little weight in your hands, you can. Exhale, float the hands down. Inhale, lift, raise the arms above the head. Exhale, float the hands down. Nice and slow with control. When we go down with control, we build strength. Inhale, lift up, look up, reach up. Start to add the head. As you look up, you feel the low back arching. Exhale, float the hands down, drop the chin to the chest. Now, reach the hands forward to the kneecaps and stretch. Tuck the tailbone underneath you and feel the neck and the shoulder blades all release and stretch out. Continue on. Lift up, look up, reach up. Exhale. Float down, round, stretch. Moving the head with the movement of the arms. The next time you lift up, look up, reach up, pause. And this time, as you exhale, float the hands around behind you. Grab the back of your chair. And as you grab the back of the chair, feel the shoulder blades gently squeeze. Feel the back arching. And in this position, we're going to do some abdominal strengthening here. Keep holding the chair the whole time. As you exhale, drop the chin and pull the navel back in. Keep holding the chair. Inhale, lift the chin up and push the chest forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Exhale, tuck, draw the navel in, tuck the tailbone, drop the chin. Inhale, push the chest forward, lift the gaze, squeeze the shoulder blades. So we're strengthening the back muscles and we're strengthening the core muscles in this variation of cat and cow, seated on your chair, holding the back of the chair to get that nice deep stretch. Let's do 3 more. Two more. Last one. And as you exhale, release the hands and widen the legs. Heel toe the feet out a little wider. And this time extend the right leg, just extend it so you get a little stretch, toes curled up, out to the side of the body. Bend that knee, come back into sumo squat, and then straighten the left leg, stretching out the back of the left leg. Now we're going to do something interesting here if you want to. On the next movement, come forward, lean forward and push down into your thighs. Push down into your thighs. Leaning forward. Legs nice and balanced. And if you like, you can lift 1 inch off the chair. So you come into a sumo squat, strengthening the upper thighs here, and then slowly come back to your chair. Stretch the right leg out, curl the toes out, and this time reach that right hand down towards the foot. Come back up, bend the right leg, straighten the left leg, reach down towards the toes. Doesn't have to be a deep stretch right now, just a modest stretch. Come back up, bend the knee. Lean forward, bring the strength and weight into the feet. Lift the sit bones 1 inch off your chair so you feel your squat. Exhale, come down slowly without plopping. Stretch the right leg and reach for the right foot. And you might notice you come a little closer this time. Inhale, sit up, bend that right leg. Extend the left leg. Reach down towards that left foot. Come on up. Come into sumo squat with the option to lean forward and stand up 1 inch off the chair, and then come back slowly without plopping. Right leg extend, reach with that right hand. Should be getting a little closer to that right foot now. Inhale, sit up. Bend the right knee. Extend the left. Reach for that left. Inhale. Bend. Hands on the thighs. Lean forward and push up into your sumo squat. Coming 1 inch off the chair. Slowly come down without plopping. Whoo! Start to feel the strength in the legs. Extend the right. Reach right. Inhale, come up, bend. Extend left, reach left. Bend. Hinge forward, sumo squat. Option to lift off the chair. Come on down. Extend right, reach right. Bend. Extend left, reach left. Come on up. Sumo squat. Come on down. 2 more rounds. Extend right, reach right. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, extend left, reach left. Sit up. Sumo squat. Come on down, last round. In your own time. Come on down without plopping. Ha. Extend the legs out in front of you and lean back against the back of your chair. And you can rest your head in the hands if you wish. Stretching out through the back of the legs. Keep the legs extended as you bring the hands to your chair and sit the torso up. Push out through the heels. Toes curled back. Either stay here stretching by bringing the shoulders back and stretching the chest, or if you want to add a little strength, lift the hips off the chair, come into reverse plank. Exhale, come down, tap the chair, and do 5 more in your own time. When you've done 5, bend the knees and sit up once again. Let's get into the shoulders a little bit. Bring that left hand out to the left. Sweep it over the horizon in front of you as far as you can to that right side. And notice as you do that, all the twisting muscles tighten up on one side and stretch on the other side. Sweep that hand back, and this time bring the right hand around and drop the left hand and reach to that right side. If you're using a weight, you can alternate the weight into one hand and the other. Let's change side to side now. Exhale, reach left, right, I should say. Inhale, sweep back, reach right. Keep going, working nice and slowly so that it takes a complete breath to go from one side to the other. Inhaling as you come to neutral, exhaling as you reach to the other side. Good core strength work here. Nice stretching, getting a lot of twisting in. Let's do 3 more reps on each side. 1. 2. Last one. 3. then just notice how you feel. The body should be starting to warm up. You should be feeling a nice blood flow here. Let's grab the kneecaps and come back to the very first movement we did at the beginning of class, where we start to circle and orbit the torso in a spiral about the hips. So we're releasing the low back, stretching the low back as we orbit. Once you've done the orbit 3 or 4 directions on one side, change direction. And then slowly come on. Let's work on our hips a little bit more here and leg strength. We'll start with hip openers, opening that left hip out 90 degrees, and then closing, exhale. And then take the right hip, open it out 90 degrees, and then close. So we're moving side to side. You can add resistance with a band or your hand. So your hand can push against the opening and the closing. So you get a little bit of strength work there. And remember to move at the speed of your breath. So it takes a complete breath to open one hip and then close it. And then a complete breath to open the other hip and close it. This is a great little exercise because it strengthens everything from the knee to the shoulder. Now, what's happened to your breath? Can you tune into the depth and the volume of your breath? Can you hear your breath as you do the movement? Can you layer on that ujjayi sound so the breath absorbs your attention and you could stay here all day? So it becomes more about the breath than the movement. As if the breath is carrying you through the exercise. Now the next time that left hip opens, pause. When that left hip opens, pause and heel toe the right leg out. Heel toe the right leg out. So you have a nice, strong, straight right leg, pinky toe grounded. Look down at your foot. Push that pinky toe into the earth. That pinky toe heel. And if the foot is calibrated up a little bit so that the edge of the foot does not push into the earth, then bring a little towel or something underneath the edge so you can push into something. We're going to do those core strengtheners again. Inhale, float the hands out into warrior, 2 arms. Drop the right hand behind you onto the leg, and your left hand is going to sweep the horizon and reach over to that right side, coming into a little twisted warrior hand. Then that left hand is going to float back out in front of you. Come back to warrior two, and this time the right hand is going to twist over towards and try to touch that left hand. Open up to warrior two. Left hand reaches back behind you. Open up to warrior two. Right hand reaches towards the left hand. One more round. Right hand reaches back. Left hand reaches back. Right hand reaches forward. Warrior two. Right hand reaches towards that left. Come back to warrior two. Drop the hands. Relax the legs. Gently bring the hips back to neutral. And notice the impact of the twisted warrior poses there. They're definitely core strengthening. Let's open the right hip. Heel toe the left leg this time. Get that nice stretch. Float the arms out, warrior two. Drop the left hand to your leg and then reach that right hand around and reach behind you. Feel all the stretch there. So it's a little bit different from reverse warrior. Inhale, float that right hand back, lift the left. Warrior two. Left hand comes forward and touches that right hand. Feel the strength in the body to do that. Inhale, float that right hand back, warrior two. Left hand reaches behind. Right hand reaches behind, I should say. Warrior two. Left hand reaches forward. Warrior two. Right hand reaches back. Warrior two. Left hand reaches forward. Warrior two. Right hand reaches back. Come back to warrior two. Exhale, float the hands down and relax the hips. Stretch the legs out. Lean back into your chair and support the head. If you want to do reverse planks here, you could either stay and relax, or you can bring the torso up and lift your hips off the chair into reverse planks for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, bring your torso upright, and notice how you feel. Grab the knees and start your hip circles once again. Going from small circles to larger circles. Let's do 4 or 5 in one direction, and then 4 or 5 back. And then come to stillness. And we're going to do a stretch we haven't done for a while. You may need your strap, you may not. It depends on the flexibility of your hips here. I've got my strap just to demonstrate how to do that with the strap. Extend the legs in front and cross the right ankle over the left. Now the goal here is to slide that right ankle up above the knee joint. That's it. And then you can bend the left knee so you have a figure four. That's it. Now let's say your leg doesn't reach all the way up. You can strap the foot. You can bend the knee, but you can hold the strap below. You can hold that right bent knee below the knee of the left foot. So your leg is either below, your right foot is below the knee or sitting on top of the knee. So if it's sitting on top of the knee, grab the foot and the knee and start to hinge forward and backwards slowly. Forwards and backwards slowly. If it's below the knee, do the same thing. Hold the strap and hinge forward and backwards. So starting to feel the stretch here. Layer on your Ujjayi breath. Get the volume and the amplification just right until your mind becomes absorbed by the breath. Now the next time you come forward, pause and try to bring your head, your knee, your nose down to your knee, that left knee. Slowly come up. We're going to do some upper body strength work here. It's called bicep curls. So you grab your foot, you grab your knee, and you lift the leg up. So you're lifting up the weight of the leg towards your chest, like you're doing a bicep curl. And then you bring it back down. Exhale, lift up. Squeeze in isometrically. Feel your grip strength here. Slowly lower down. 3. Grip and hold and squeeze. Feel that isometric strength. Gently lower down. 2 more. Lift, hold, squeeze. Lower down. Lift, hold, squeeze. Lower down. And you can release that leg. Stretch the legs out, lean back, and rest. Curl the toes back. Smile to yourself. We're going to try the other side. Grab your seat, bring the torso up, cross the left ankle over the right, slide it above or below the knee. Bending the right knee, come into your figure 4 this side. Holding the strap or the foot and the knee. Exhale, hinge forward and then come back up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, come on. Exhale forward. Inhale up. And keep going. Just feeling the stretch sensations in the piriformis and the thigh and the hip on this side. The next time you come forward, let your nose come down towards that right knee. And then slowly come up. We're going to do some bicep curls again. Upper body strength. Exhale, lift that leg up towards your ribs. Hold and squeeze. See how strong you are. And then with control, lower back down. 1. We're going to do 5. 2. Lower back down. Up and squeeze. 3. Lower back down. Up and squeeze. 4. Lower. Last one. Lift, squeeze, and lower back down. Release the left leg this time. Notice how you feel. We're going to do a little bit of twisting work here to finish. I'm going to recommend you have a block handy. Widen the feet and bring the block onto its tallest setting in front of you. Hinge forward and bring your right hand onto the block. Push the right hand down. Left hand comes onto your left hip and you bring your left shoulder back and you look to the left. You feel that twist. Inhale back to neutral and switch hands. Left hand on block, right hand on hip, look to the right. Switch. Switch. Start to turn the head and look towards the ceiling as you turn. Switch. Switch. So you're starting to twist a little more each time. The next time we twist to the left, left hand on left hip, look towards the ceiling. We'll lift the left hand up into the air. Try to reach the ceiling. There you go. Switch. Start with the hand on the hip, look up, and then reach up. One more each side. Switch when you're ready. Exhale, slowly come back. And prepare for pranayama. Make yourself comfortable. You can bring a cushion behind your back. Blocks under your feet if you'd like. You can have your feet on cushions also. Come back to the 3-part breath. Inhale, 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 exhale, release. Pull the navel gently back towards the spine. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, gently pull the navel back towards the spine. In, in, in. Exhale, release. Pull the navel back. Bring your hands up onto your shoulders. Create fists. And as you inhale, reach the hands up, 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 and spread the fingers. Plug the fingers into the sky. And then slowly bring the hands down to your shoulders into fists. Exhale, pull the navel back in. Inhale, lift. Inhale, lift. Inhale, lift. Plug the fingers into the sky. Exhale, squeeze the fists slowly coming down to the shoulders. Pull the navel back in. Inhale, reach up. Spread the fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Close fists, pulling down. Slow, controlled breaths. Moving the arms into this mellow Bhastrika movement. Exhale, pull down. One more. And then rest the back of the hands on your thighs. Relax into your cushion. Relax the feet into your blocks. Relax the jaw. Relax your tongue. Relax the shoulders, let the shoulders go limp. Let the hands and fingers become soft. Let your eyelids melt into your eyes and your eyes sink into their sockets. And just notice how your practice has brought you to a different place. Notice the energy you feel moving through the body in your stillness. And bring your hands together at the chest in gratitude for your practice.
Namaste.
Namaste.